Hi everyone, it's Marian. Now you have something new here. I have this weird noise and I don't know exactly where it's from. At the end I found out it's a water pump, but I wasn't very sure. Some friend of mine, they told me it could be the Pulley from the tensioner of the air conditioning belt. So I start to change that one because on water pump it's much more difficult to work because you have to take out the timing kit. So for now I'm trying to fix the pulley. Here you see I took out the belt and you see it's a weird noise here too. That pulley is not turning as it should be. So this work is gonna be for later. I don't know if I'm gonna do it myself or if I go to see a garage to fix that. So you have to lift up your car, take off the wheel, and then to take off this plastic cover. And here I was trying to film from the under. It is not easy to keep the phone there. But anyway, you have to take out, there are 3 screws. You need a 10mm key. So this is the first thing you have to do before you change the pulley. Now I arrived there to take off the pulley. You have to release the pressure on the belt. As you can see here, you have to turn to our left. I have that electric tool, but I'm not sure exactly how much to take it out. So I use the hand key, the ratchet. So now I think it's in pretty well released the pressure on the belt. I take out the nut was holding it on the tensioner. I thought it's gonna be harder, but it came out pretty easy. There are 2 washers, one here and one on the back, as you can see. And now you're gonna see the new tensioner pulley made in Korea by Continental. It's okay. I hope it's gonna last as long as I'm gonna keep the car, because now it's pretty old and I don't think I'm gonna replace it again. So I'll clean up a little bit the rust from that washer. And after that I paint it with some copper anti-seize against the rust. I don't know how much it's gonna help, but it's gonna be something more than nothing. Especially here where we have a lot of salt in the winter. So now you put back the pulley. At the first start I lost the tensioner. It came out, but after that I had to fix it back. And you see here, first you're putting the washer back and then the pulley with the other washer. So now it's in position. Put the nut back, tight it well, and then tighten the tensioner, press on against the.
Okay. Whew.
Tight it well. Here I have a flexible head ratchet because it's there a shoulder, metal shoulder, and which is not allowing you to keep the key very straight. Now by hand I'm trying to tighten it more. As I told you before, I wasn't sure how much is tightening that tool, and I didn't want to destroy the screw. So now you have to put some pressure against the belt. You have to tight toward the right side. Turning on the right side then. The screw. And you have to see, to check again by hand if it's enough. In order to be sure about that, it's good before to open it to see how tight it by hand. I can give you a better idea of how much to tighten it. So here you see again I press it more a little bit. So now you have to put back that cover and your job is done. But to fix it back, you have those three screws, holding screws, and you have to be careful how you fix it, not to lose that cover. That cover is protecting your belts there against the dust. So as I told you before, I didn't fix my problem at all. I mean full fixing, just a part of it. Here you have to align the screw, the hole, and I didn't have a visual point because I put a camera there. So the noise is still persisting there. I'm gonna remove it only if I'm gonna change the timing belt kit, which is coming with the timing with the water pump too. At 200,000 kilometers I replaced the timing belt and the water pump. If I remember well, it's Sachs. So Sachs kit, no it's not Sachs, it's i30 kit.
Oh.
So I was waiting to be a good one, but the water pump it's not the best quality because it starts pretty soon to make that noise. So I was a little bit worried, especially when the engine is cooled, it's making that noise. But I hope to go till 290,000 kilometers. Eventually, if it's good enough to hold it till 300,000. At 300,000 kilometers, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna be with oil consumption, because now it's taking about 1 liter of oil for 10,000 kilometers, so it's not a big amount. And in these conditions, I could think to invest some money, more money in the car to make it running for a few more years. But I'll see in about 6-8 months about how much how it's gonna be. If I'm gonna decide to keep it, and if I'm gonna decide to make that work myself, I'm gonna make another video. So thank you for watching.